We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan, and that went
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The high-flying pair of Levine and Wiggins are the 2 and the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jang, and it's done in at the 1 spot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
Outside Rondo. The high post shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jordan's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
Jang, a screen. Dunn kicks to Towns. Here's Levine, and Jordan sends it back. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 7 points for Jordan.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Towns, the screen. Done with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? That shot off. Good D by Lopez. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
These are 2 teams going different ways.
Here's Wiggins off the left rim and out.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Jordan against Levine. Lopez outside. Mirotic the screen. Here's Jordan, and a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Towns kicks to Dunn. Towns, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Towns, to the paint. Here's Dang. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
The rim seemed like it was getting smaller and smaller and taking longer and longer to break that seal.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And here comes the break. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jordan's got 13.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, your
options were invaluable.
Second chance points are a big part of the game, and they did a terrific job creating many of those opportunities for themselves.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Spates checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Mirotic. Wade, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Jaren Grant in for Rajon Rondo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 13. 1:43 left to play in the first. Gay in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Here's Chicago. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And here's Jones. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's a screen by Gortat. Jones kicks to Gay. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. The finish, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Another miss by Minnesota.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Too easy out here.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Temple. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gay, that's good. The Bulls leading by 15. And a wide open look for Jordan. Hits the jumper in space.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Nine seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones dishes to Gay. And it's Gay again missing. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls leading by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Flawless execution on the offensive side of the floor. Doesn't get much better than that. Let's see if they can add to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Minnesota, a high-flying pair of Levine and Wiggins are the 2 and the 3. Gortat is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's done in at the point guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Bucks was a man possessed. He finished with 39 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
The great ones do it night in and night out. So far, he's doing it in this stretch run.
Jang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And they double up Jordan. Butler on the wing. Jordan inside, guarded by Levine. Jordan with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trailed by 19.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Out.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
The opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
And the Bulls making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr.
I'm
Incredible.
Prez, and I
That is
approve
his
that
first
steal.
foul of the game.
Presidential pardon.
inbound here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Levine for three. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Their offense came fairly easy to them out there. The D wasn't rushing them to do anything, and because of that, they made a lot of smart, calculated decisions that turned into easy points.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Long range from the inbound. Again, Levine missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket is good. And that's now 27 points for Jordan.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
They look like they're having some fun out there today, but it's always easy to enjoy it when you have a big lead.
Levine passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Again, Levine missing.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
That's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gay comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Dunn. Jordan against Levine. Pass to Towns. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
He also, for a big guy, has a terrific touch from that range.
Jordan against Levine. Jordan inside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Rondo.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And the first one drops. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Jeff Withey. Wade, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. Minnesota also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Towns. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Levine. And that one's good by Gay.
That pass was a work of art right there.
The Bulls leading by 19. Jordan kicks to Grant. 1:31 left now here in the second. Here's Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. The Bulls have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 33.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Jang, a screen. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Gay with the block. Jang, a screen. And here's the fast break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
I think, you know what? He sniffed out the opportunity on the break. That's called cherry picking.
Down low. Here's Gay. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, man. Thanks, Kevin. No surprise you've played strong early on. What has been the change that's kept you so hot these last few games?
No change, man. That's just who I am, you know. You can't ask a zebra to change his stripes. Scratch that, man. I'm not a zebra, man. Hold on. Those guys are the prey, man. I'm a hunter, so I guess I'd be a lion, man. But like a unique lion, you feel me? Like one with stripes, if those exist. Do those exist? I don't know, man.
I think they call those tigers.
Okay.
Tigers. Roar. Hear him roar. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Hey, this is what...
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Rajon Rondo is out there with Jordan. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible.
Go basket.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
The Timberwolves shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Bulls in second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Jordan against Levine. Towns a screen on Jordan. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Dunn misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The drive by Jordan, and the shot goes down.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Here's Dunn. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. On the wing, Levine. Knocks it loose. Towns kicks to Dunn. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Misses the 3. And Chicago shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
And this is not how they wanted to start out the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good with the triple.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jang dishes to Levine, makes it off the glass. Levine's got his first 2 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
High post try. Lopez kicks to Butler. Buries it from 3-point range.
Jimmy Butler's just sending a message to the defense that I am the complete package.
Now, here's Dunn. He's covered by Rondo. Chalk up 2 there. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Rondo passes to Lopez. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
and he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Chicago making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Mirotic, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Gortat's checked in for Minnesota. Gay comes in for Dunn.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well, the exact opposite is what's happening.
Jordan kicks to Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. That's tipped. He's got a clear path. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Levine with it. Butler covering. Jordan high post. Here's Lopez, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
Great defense resulting to immediate points. Head up, and as soon as he gets it, the ball is gone.
1:07 left in the third. 5 on the clock.
Get out on Rudy.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gay is out there with Towns. Then it's Gortat. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Dunn in at the 1. And stolen by Dunn. And now the Timberwolves on the break to halt the run.
Come on,
and that
now.
one goes
We're
in
better than
as
that.
he is
Pick it up,
fouled.
boys.
It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Garrett Temple is checked in for Minnesota. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Back to Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. He feeds it to Mirotic. He can't hit that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's Gay on the wing. Now Dunn. Back to Gay. Releases. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Here's Jordan. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Jordan.
It was a phenomenal job he did of finding his ideal rhythm at the offensive end and never letting the defense take him out of it. Once he got into that flow, the points came in a steady stream.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Grant outside. Back to Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jones against Grant. Jones dishes to Gay. 14 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so they won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
What's up, Steve?
Thanks for watching the
What's going on, Prez? Guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
Hey, Kenny here, man. You were a factor tonight defensively, especially with those steals. Now, is your team best when you create offense from your defense?
Yeah, man, I think that's definitely the case. If we get force a bad pass or come up with a steal, it usually leads to easy points on the other end, and it keeps the other team working at a high level. So it's really just a good strategy all around, you know?
Yeah, defensively, you guys were all over them like cheap suits. So good job, man. Keep it up.
All right, Kenny. Thanks, man.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.